Hello everyone. Here I'll continue the previous question paper PGCET 2023. In this video, I am going to discuss some mathematical concepts here, some questions related to mathematics. So here by proceeding, the next question is 41, the 31st term of this given series. So here the particular term, 31st term, what is the value for the 31st term? It is asked. In this case, just we have to focus on the denominator here. So we have to try to find out the context between these numbers here, how one number it will be related with the previous number. So just we have to focus on the denominator. So denominator, it is started with the 3, 4, 11, 15 and 19. So any common difference it is there in between this. So 7 minus 3, that will be 4. 11 minus 7, 4. 15 minus 11, 4. 19 minus 15, it will be 4. So now like this, if any common difference it is there among the given series, then it will comes under the arithmetic progression. So in order to find out the nth term in arithmetic progression, we have a formula. The formula is here the initial term we have to consider as a equals to 3 here, and nth term, what is the nth term? 31st term it is asked, n equals to 31, and then here we have a common difference between these values, that it will be d. So a into n minus 1 d, that is a plus n minus 1 d is the formula to find out the arithmetic progression. So in order to calculate this one, here first thing we are going to find out the common difference between the numbers. Just we'll be focusing on the denominator here, and the common difference is the 4 here. And when 4 it is a common difference, the initial term it will be of the 3 given here, initial term, and the common difference it will be of the 4, that is d equals to 4, and n value it is given, that is 31. So the formula to find out the nth term for the nth term by using the arithmetic progression is a of n equals to a plus n minus 1 d. So here we have this n 31st term it is given here, that a plus, that is the 3 plus 31 minus 1 plus into 4 it is. So just we have to substitute the value, a equals to 3 and n equals to 31 and d equals to 4, common difference. By substituting the value and by simplifying, we'll get 1 by 23. So the result of this question, it will be of the 1 by 23, but in options it is not given. So wrong options are given here. So this question, it will be, maybe it is given one grade marks here, grace marks it is given. Okay, the correct answer for this question is 1 by 123. This option it should be included here, but it is not there. So no one option it will be matching with the result. Then next we have to move to the next question. So here, if A equals to matrix it is given, in that we have a cos alpha, sin alpha, minus sin alpha as well as cos alpha. Then the value of A into A dash is. So given this is a matrix, if we go for A into A complement, this A complement, it is the transpose of the matrix. So here we have a inverse of the matrix. If we need to find out the transpose of this matrix A complement, just we have to interchange the rows as well as columns. Now A it is this much, A complement equals to cos alpha minus sin alpha and sin alpha cos alpha. Means we are interchanging the rows as well as columns. Then we have to multiply A as well as that interchanged A complement. Then what is the result it will come? So you have to notice. If it belongs to the identity matrix, then the result will be I here. Otherwise, whether it is a two identity matrix, depends on the result. We have to compare the result. The result of this question, it will be this one. So here what we'll do, first we are calculating the complement of the given matrix. Now cos alpha sin alpha becomes cos alpha sin alpha. Row becomes columns and columns becomes row here. So now this is the given A and this is the complement of the A. That is the transpose of the matrix. Now we have to multiply both. By multiplying both, here we have a into A complement. that multiplication of two matrices, the first matrix row and second matrix column. So first row and column of the second matrix, first row and column of the second matrix. So here we have a cos theta into cos alpha into cos alpha, sin alpha into sin alpha. So this one it will comes, means cos square alpha plus sin square alpha it is. And like that only here we have a cos alpha minus sin alpha, cos alpha into minus sin alpha, and sin alpha into cos alpha. That this one it will comes. And again here we have a row, second row, minus sin alpha into cos alpha. This one it is. And then cos alpha into sin alpha. This it will comes. Again here we have a minus sin alpha into minus sin alpha. This one it will comes. Plus, and here we have a cos alpha into cos alpha. This is also the sin square alpha plus cos square alpha. So when we are finding the value for this one, according to the formula, cos square alpha, sin square alpha and cos square alpha. That is sin square theta into sin square, cos square theta into sin square theta equals to 1. So this value becomes 1 here. Like that only here also we have a same value, sin square theta plus cos square theta. That will be 1 here. And then here we have a, by minimizing, minus cos alpha into sin alpha plus sin alpha into cos alpha. So what happens? It will be 0. That same term it will be getting plus and minus here. So it is a 0. And in the same way, this term also it will be 0 here. So after by calculating this one, here it is a 1 and here it is a 1. The simplified formula, cos alpha into cos alpha, cos square alpha, and sin alpha into sin alpha, sin square alpha. Like that only, minus cos alpha into sin alpha. And then here we have a same term it will comes. And this one it is minus sin alpha into cos alpha and plus cos alpha into sin alpha. These two terms become 0 and this one it is 1 and this is 1. So this is equals to the identity matrix. One identity matrix it will comes. So this is the answer for the question. Then move to the next one. Here, how many 3-digit odd numbers can be formed from the digits, given digits? Here, 5 digits are given, and here it is required to form 3 digits, 3 digits number. And 3 digits number, what kind of the number it is? Odd number. So 3 digits, how many odd numbers can be arranged, that formed? That we have to find out here. So here we have a digits can be repeated. Repetition also it is allowed here. So this is one of the combination permutation problem here. So in this we have a 3 places. We have to take the 3 places here. It's given with the 3 digits. 3 digits means I'll be taking 3 places. So in these 3 places, condition is the 3-digit odd numbers. So when it is an odd number, just you have to notice here, we have given 3 digits, that is 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So last digit should be odd number. If I need to say this one as a 3-digit odd number, the last digit, either it is occupied with a 5 or 7 or 9. 6 and 8 are not allowed here. So here in the last digit, how many possibilities are there? That either 5 or 7 or 9. 1, 2, 3. So in this position, I'll take the 3 digits. 3 digits are possible in the last unit place. So now 3 digits remaining 10th place as well as 100th place. In this, repetition it is allowed. Given in the problem, the number can be repeated here. So again here only 3 are required. Among these 5 digits, any of the digit I can take in this position. So here how many digits are allowed? In this position, 5 digits are allowed. And again here in this position, I may go for any of the 5 digit, any one of the digit among the 5 possibilities. Here 5 possibilities, but the last digit it will be 3 because it is only the odd number. Odd number, that's what 5, 7 and 9 odd numbers are required here. The total how many? 3 are possible. If it would have asked as a even number, In that case, how many values we were taking in the digit position? That unit position means here 6 as well as 8, only 2. That 579, it becomes odd. If it is asked even, we have to take only 2 here. Now it is odd, that's what we have taken P. Just we have to go for the multiplication of all this. That is 5 into 5, 25, 25 into 3, it will be 75. That's what the result is, 75 for this. So here we have a result for given problem. That is last digit, it will be 3 choices, 5, 7 or 9 because it is an odd number. First digit, it is for 5 digits. Any of the 5, one of the number among the 5 digits. So possibilities are the 5 choices. And second digit also, it is a 5 digits. That is 5 choices. So 5 into 5 into 3 equals to 75. So the answer is 75. The next question is that geometry question it is. The coordinates of a point dividing the line segment joining 1, 2 and 4, 5 internally in the ratio 2:1. So now here just we have to assume now here we have a first line means it is nothing but a joining of 2 points. The initial point as well as final point it will be given. That initial point if I consider, just a minute, I'll remove this one. So here I'll take a line and in the line it is given initial position. It comes in the cross position here as it is 1, 2 and 4, 5. This if I consider as the A and this is the B, initial point as well as final point. Here we have a x, y and x, y. A of that initial point I have to consider as the x, y. Like that only. Final point also I'll be considering as the x, y here. That initial as well as final points. This is x, y and x, y. So A of x, y, it is a 1, 2 and B of x, y, it is a 4, 5. So here we have a point dividing the line segment. Joining these 2 points internally is in the ratio 2:1. So now I'll take one of the pivotal point here. This will be considered as the P. So P is dividing this line, these lines in 2 segments. That is, here we have that point P. It will be dividing the line in the proportion 2:1. So here, maybe the point is here. This, it will be of the 2 and this is the 1. In proportion, this I can consider as a n as well as m. N equals to 2 and m equals to 1. And this is x equals to 1, y equals to 2. That is A of xy and B of xy. That will be considering. Then now here we have for this we have a sectional formula. By implementing the sectional formula, we can go for the solution. That I hope it is clear to you. The problem is given the initial and final point for the line. That initial point is 1, 2 and final point it will be 4, 5. That will be considering as A of xy initial and B of xy it is the final. And the line is divided with the pivotal point P in the proportion 2:1. So one side it will be 2 and one side it will be 1. So that this is one location, double of this, it will comes here. So now here we have what is the answer for this? We have to implement the formula and we have to find out it. So first of all, here it is given A of 1, 2, x, y, B of 4, 5, B of xy, and P it is given P on AB, so that AP colon BP means the proportion of AP to BP. That AP it is 2 and PB it is 1 here. That only it is given in the written format. And then next here we have a sectional formula, section formula. If you go to the Google and there, if you give the mathematical section formulas, you'll get all these predefined formulas for the different calculations. So just you can notice all the formulas and which are feasible to use in your preparation and all. Just you have to collect and you have to prepare those. So here we have a section formula AP colon BP equals to M is to N. Then here we have a P of XY equals to N into XA plus M into XB. So just we have to substitute the values. N, M. N is nothing but a 2 here. M is nothing but a 1. And like that only X of A and X of B. This is X of A and this is X of B. And like that only we have a Y of A as well as Y of B. Just we have to put the values. We have to substitute here and we have to simplify the formula. We'll get the final answer, that is the 3, 4. So the result of this question, it will be of the 3, 4 here. So next question is, the coordinates of the foci of ellipse 9x square plus 4y square equals to 36 are. We need to find out the focal points, that foci of the ellipse. So here, first of all, we have to simplify this formula here. The first thing, write in standard form. We'll be writing the given formula in the standardized form. So standardized form means now it is 36 into 1. So 1 will be keeping here and this 36 will transfer to here, left side. Means this whole term divided by 36 and this divided by 36. Then multiplication becomes division when it comes to the left hand side in equal to sign. So now here we have a x square. By simplifying, now 9 divided by 36 means 9 fours are 36 here and 4 divided by 36, 4 nines are 36. So x square divided by 4 plus y square divided by 9 equals to 1. This is the first step. We need to convert the given formula into the standardized form. The next step, here we have a identify what are the values of the a square and b square. Now here we have the term which it will comes below y, that it will be considered as a square. And the term which it will be coming in, here we have that a square x square plus b square y square. So a square is nothing but a 9 and b square it is a 4. The larger denominator 9 sits under the y square. So we have a equals to 9 and a square equals to 9 and b square equals to 4. Major axis along the y-axis. These are along the y-axis here. Now here we have a y-axis and x-axis. Then next point, we need to find out the C. We need to compute C here, which is the formula for the ellipse to find out the focal points. C square equals to a square minus b square. Hence, here we have a C square equals to a square minus b square, which is a predefined formula. We have to substitute a value as well as b value. That already we have taken here a square equals to 9. The same thing we'll be taking and b square equals to 4. By including that one, here we have a c square equals to 5. 9 minus 4, it will be 5. So c equals to square root of the 5 it is. So now square root of the 5, focal point, it will be positive as well as negative. That horizontal, in between we have a 0, which are the points are coming in the left side, negative coordinate values, and which are coming in the right side, positive coordinate value. So here the focal points are 0 to plus square root of 5, all the positive values, and 0 to minus square root of 5, negative values. From the 0, we have a negative side. So the final result of this one is 0, square root of 5 and 0, minus square root of 5. The result is this one. So these are the some mathematical problems which are very important here. Just by changing the values and by changing some interchanged outputs, it will be asked in the further question paper. So be prepared with some more examples. What I'll show here, along with that, if possible, you can go through the some more examples also. I hope it is clear to you. We'll continue in the next video. Till then, thank you for watching.